Hi, welcome to Get a Clue, Casual Gamer, where we get a clue, C-L-U-E, about a game. And most recently, I've been doing a lot of lists, but I think for the next few videos, I'm going to go back to just doing a single game, so it can be a short, quick video and keep up with all of these games that I keep on getting. And I made a list, and as of now, even though it's not a lot compared to other people, and I actually am buying these unless I get them as a gift from family and friends for Christmas or a birthday or something like that. So my level of game purchasing in the gaming world and the hobby is not that extensive, so I can't talk to you about 30 or 40 every month. But I do have about 40 up to now this year, and it comes out to about one a week average. So that's my entertainment, is games. But I haven't really been sharing a lot of the games that I've been getting recently, so we're going to change that. And so today I'm going to give you a clue about the game Quirky Circuits. This is a family-friendly level game, for sure. We're going to get a clue, C-L-U-E, about this game. And C is for components. What are you going to find when you open that box? Well, there is, just to give you a heads up, there is a larger game called Quirky Circuits. This is actually Quirky Circuits. What is the full name? It's on here somewhere, something about Snow Day. It's like, I'm trying to remember, they really hide it everywhere, except online. So if I pull up my video things here, it's called Penny and Gizmo's Snow Day. Quirky Circuits, Penny and Gizmo's Snow Day. So it's kind of like, this is not the original full Quirky Circuits. This is specifically the Snow Day one, just to give you a heads up. Okay, so inside this box, there are two cute, big, chunky plastic pieces that are kind of like the robots for this game, because Quirky Circuits, robots being moved around. There is the rule book, and there, in fact, let me pull out the first page because they have fancy names for these. Okay, so those were the robot figurines. And then we have 4 flower pot tokens. I have not even punched it out. It's so new. Like, I think I got it earlier today. Okay, so we got 4 flower pot tokens here, and then we have 12 dust bunny flag tokens. It's a flag on one side and a dust bunny on the other. And then there's 1 of the battery marker, shaped like a battery there. So this is inside the box. There's a deck of cards called the command cards, and like I say, there's 38 of them, and 2 robot reference cards, which I believe are probably this because they look a little bit different than those. And I'm not opening them up, but it has a little directional information to move the robots in the game. And then there's the scenario book. And the concept of this game is that there are 20 scenarios, and you're going to want to work your way through them, and each one has its own page board and information. These are the goals, and this is the board for that scenario. And so you'll be working your way through these scenarios. And then there's a whole bunch of empty box. All of that stuff fits in here, and then the scenario book on top. And I'm here like, what a big box for very little. But that is it. Those are the components. That's what you're going to find when you open this box. Let me put some of this back in here so that it doesn't get misplaced already. Okay, I've already misplaced the cards. I have no idea where I put down the cards. It's like, how hard should it be? Anyway, okay, you got it. Okay, so L for length of play. Oh, there's the whole thing fell down. Okay, here we go. We found everything. The top fell down. Length of play, the manufacturers say 15 to 30 minutes for each scenario. And people that I've watched talk about the giving reviews and talking about it, it's a very light game, very easy to play, and so the scenarios really shouldn't take longer than 30 minutes. So think about 30 minutes to play a scenario of Quirky Circuits, so-and-so had a snow day. I don't know. Obviously, it's either a cartoon or a comic or something that I am unaware of because I'm just old and don't watch cartoons. I'm sorry. So anyway, so length of play about 30 minutes. Uniqueness. Okay. It's similar to other games in that it is a cooperative game. So, and you know, there's a lot of cooperative games out there nowadays. So that it has that similarity. It's a cooperative game, but it's also a only partial information game where you only know your information. You know what your cards will do, will make the robot do, but you don't know what your other players, what their cards will do. And you will be playing it down. You'll be choosing a card, playing it face down, and then if I remember correctly, and then everyone will turn theirs over, and then in a certain order, and whatever your card says the robot should do is what the robot does in that order. And you might be messing each other up, like sending him left, and the next because you know it needs to turn left, but the next person also turns it left, and then the third person makes it go straight. And so now instead of going left and left, well, your left and straight, it goes left, and straight, and it ends up in a different part of the room than where you wanted it to go, and then you have to play other cards to try and get it straightened out and get it to do whatever the goal is for that scenario. So it has the limited knowledge, there's a fancy word for it and I can't remember it right now, even though I just read it recently. It's, yeah, I'm looking at it, but don't worry about it. So it's limited information for each person, but you are working cooperatively. You want the robots to end up going where it's supposed to go. So that's, when it comes to uniqueness, there are lots of games like that out there, limited information games. So it's not unique in either of those aspects. There are a lot of cooperative games out there, and there are quite a few limited information games out there as well. So it's not unique in that fashion, but it is a very family-friendly level game. So so that can make it a little easier to bring to the table if you're trying to play it with a family or with people who just aren't real gamers. It gives them a feel of something that's very different from the mass market games, but you know, in a casual level, in a lighter level, in a family-friendly level. Okay, so that's uniqueness. E for ease. How easy is it to learn, teach, play? How easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? Well, learn, teach, play. Yes, there are suggestions. They talk about the round order. They have a nice picture of the setup, and they have places that explain the iconography and such like that. You have Gizmo and Penny are the two robots. There we go. Okay, Gizmo and Penny. And they're the ones that you're going to be moving around and such. And then you have alternative rules And then you start with the different scenarios. Looks like. Yeah. So the instructions really are this and this. It's not a hard game at all. So easy to learn, teach, play. Easy to learn, teach, play. How easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? I found it on Amazon. I found it at Game Nerds, and I found it at miniaturemarket.com. GameNerds.com, miniaturemarket.com, and Amazon.com, whatever. And the retail price is $20. Amazon has it for $19 right now, $18.99. Game Nerds has it for $16, and Miniature Market has it for $16 as well. So very easy on the pocketbook when it comes to the price. I mean, that's the price of, Sorry and Trouble, and you'd even spend more than that for a Monopoly. So it's definitely in the range, in a good range for easy on the pocketbook. And there you have it. See, I told you these are real quick when I'm just doing the regular CLUE. So there, Quirky Circuits, Penny and Gizmo's Snow Day. There we go. I'm now remembering their full name. Quirky Circuits, Penny and Gizmo's Snow Day. This is it. If you're looking for regular Quirky Circuits, that retails for $40. So obviously it's going to be more to it and such. But this is a great way to find out if you really like this type of game. And for $16 to $20, you can't beat the price. Until next time, happy gaming, and God bless you and your family. Bye.